Hi, this is Team Patereau. I'm Rick,
And I'm Susan.
and today we're thinking about open houses. Here's a question we get quite often. Do I really have to have an open house?
Yeah, that's a good one. I get that too, Rick, a lot nowadays. And I guess that we need to be very clear. The answer for today's market and the things that are happening today is yes. In order to get exposure, the maximum exposure, you do need to have open houses. Now, here's what's happening today. Is people are starting their search online. Buyers are out there, they're looking online. And yes, they're looking at all those pictures you put up. And yes, they're reading the description and the price and all those things. Yes, they do that. It's online and they do that. But really, you cannot buy a house without seeing it. So you have to have it available to all of these people to come and look at.
And one thing to keep in mind, all of those things they're looking at in those descriptions on the MLS and the different sites it says right in there, open house on a given day, and they put it in their schedule to do that.
Yes, and they're scheduling it. And a lot of buyers today, you know who you are, you're not really connecting up with an agent until you've done a little bit of stuff on your own, because we like to do things on our own nowadays. We like to book our own travel, we like to do our own home repairs, and we like to find our own house to buy. So there isn't always an agent to take somebody by a house and to make sure they're pre-qualified first. So the best way to get your house sold in the least amount of time with the most amount of exposure is to do open houses. And now I have a question for you, Rick, that we get all the time. And,
Shoot.
And this is, and sometimes it's not stated very nicely, do I have to really sign in so I can see this open house? People are reluctant to sign in.
And I have an answer for that, and I think a good one. People who are selling their homes and agree to have their agent hold the home open want some feedback. It's very important for them to know who came through their home, whether it was an agent or an agent with buyers or buyers on their own, and from how far did they come. That kind of information is really important to sellers, and if you're a seller, you'll agree with me. You want to know what kind of potential buyers you're attracting.
And you know, one last thing I want to add to this open house discussion is that as agents holding open houses, we always welcome the neighbors and friends and people from down the street. No, they're probably not going to buy. They already have a house in the neighborhood, but it's very likely that they will know somebody someplace along their line and all of the people they know to talk to about this house for sale. So we always welcome them in. We want them to know what's going on in their neighborhood. And oftentimes I give them 2 or 3 flyers to take with them so that they can pass it on to somebody that might be interested in this house. So we do well. If you're one of those people that likes to go out and look at open houses just to see what houses look like, you're welcome. We love having you at our open house.
Absolutely.
That's it for this time. See you next time.
We look forward to being in front of you again.